Happy Monday, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude. Good morning, Freddie Blanton.
Good morning, Daniel. Thank God it's a Monday.
I'm going to go ahead and have that first sip of coffee. If you've got your coffee, go ahead and have that one too. Oh, yeah. That felt good. That felt good. I needed that on this Monday morning. What's happening?
Little River. I was there Saturday. I didn't see you, but
Why didn't you see me?
I bought this from Little River Saturday. It's the high strung blend, and it's fantastic.
Oh, what does the high strung do to your internal chemistry when you sip that? What goes through Freddie Blanton's mind and body?
Have you ever been somewhere on the 4th of July and the fireworks are going off so many different directions you can't
Oh,
even
yeah.
watch them all?
Yes, yes.
That's what's happening in my brain right now.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You know what? I'm one of those mini banners. You know how I love to get good banners and I bring them up and then we talk about them. You remember we've done that for like 480
Yeah.
days in a row.
Yeah, there's a handful of them that turns out to be good.
Just a few over those 400 and some odd episodes. I'm ready for whatever this morning, Freddie. I'm ready for it. I was thinking about this, but you're talking about fireworks inside of your body, and that was one of the things I was like, "What is good energy? We try to have good energy every day.
Yeah.
What are we go? What is that in your mind?"
Good energy. Good energy is so even on the weekends. So Saturday, I put myself out there and led the workout for a group of men who wanted to get up and get after it and give themselves good energy. Right? So we did some exercises. We ran some stairs. And I guarantee you for the rest of the day, for all those that showed up, wink, wink, they had good energy.
He's talking about the F3 workout on Saturday. Freddie Blanton was doing the Q. I missed the workout. There's no other way to say it. I could insert a bunch of things, this, that, and the other. And here's what I want to say. I let myself down because I think it would have been a great workout. I think it would have been a fun workout, Freddie. It would have been hard, but it would have been fun. And I feel like I let the group down, right? Because what is good energy? It's when everybody shows up, everybody brings their best effort, everybody is in a good mood. This helps us all. That's part of the reason why I like to do stuff like this. So
Yeah.
it hurt. The truth is, and I love having someone that I see every day. We talk about mindset. I knew that you weren't going to let me off easy. I knew that we would likely hear about it this morning, but you know what? The truth of it is that's accountability.
Yeah.
And I don't want to feel that again. I don't want to feel that the next time. Because you feel like you missed out. You feel like you let people down. And you say, oh, it's just one little workout. That's how life is. It's just one day at a time, I think.
Yeah. And even on a Monday morning, if something doesn't go right, or you choose to skip a workout, or you choose to skip your devotional, or you choose to skip your cold plunge, something that you know puts you in the right energy mode, you will struggle. It's a struggle after that. So don't skip it.
It is. And I've got just the next perfect banner. After we talk to this bus riders, how to segue, we're going to keep talking about what is good energy. If you're thinking about what is good energy in the comments, go ahead and put it in. We've got some great people with great energy that come on this bus every single weekday morning. There's Joe from the Boston, Massachusetts area. Buongiorno is what Joe says.
Buongiorno, Joey. Good morning, Joey.
It's perfect. It is perfect. Let's see. Aaron Jacobitz Freddie bobbing and weaving.
You got to. I got people coming at me on a Monday.
You do. You got a bob and weave, dude. Is that a cranberry suit jacket? I believe it may be cranberry, and I'll tell the story like I've told it before. ING networking meeting, first time we ever did one live. I had on this with the cranberry pants, which was a little bold. I like to put the black pants on with it now.
Woo.
And
Woo.
and Freddie said Freddie called out the jacket right before I started that little live event, and it kind of threw me off, but it kind of loosened me up at the same time. But yes, cranberry jacket. Sorry, I digress. It feels good to be back. Paul Pappy back on the bus. How does that make Fred feel?
Where was Paul Pappy?
He went out of town, and he probably said at some point, but I forgot where he went. I think he was out of town. I'm pretty sure he was out of town. I know that I heard that. So Paul, tell us where you went. Tell us if you had a good time. He said he missed us, and we'd like to hear that. So that's cool. Good morning, Metal Man Matt. The cranberry suit is an ode to Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And if you don't know, whatever you put in the comments, the average dude will read it.
Yes. Whatever you put in the comments, do not be talking behind my back in the comments. Joe, I see your quote, the William Shakespeare. I love when Joe puts quotes in here. It always gives us something good to talk about. But good morning to Gary. Great to see Gary. There's Julie. I have been working on my energy. Yo, my peeps.
Now,
I like it. That's good energy. Julie, let me just say, your messages, your tone in general, your attitude, everybody that comes on here, I think they get it. And look at that. That says energy right there, too.
Yeah. Now, speaking of yo, can you yo-yo?
This is so amazing. This weekend, I was thinking about a yo-yo. I've got a little metaphor about a yo-yo. I'm not very good at it. Not very good at the yo-yo, but now I remember being a kid, reading about all the different tricks and trying to do it. And of course, you improve. I've got to tell my metaphor now with the yo-yo. But you have to tell if you can yo-yo now.
Oh, I can yo-yo.
Can you?
Yeah.
You just do the classic.
Rock the baby, walk the dog, stanky leg, whatever it is, I can do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Now, how did you get good at the yo-yo?
I was an only child for a long time.
And you had a yo-yo, and you worked that thing all the time. Hey, we've talked about juggling, and now we talk about yo-yo. But I tell you, if you want to get good with something, and if you've ever seen someone that's really good with a yo-yo, you can Google it and watch a video. It's an extension of their hand. It comes so naturally. They can do all those tricks. They can keep that thing spinning. If you just touch a yo-yo for the first time, you have trouble getting it up and down.
Yeah.
It makes me think of Pistol Pete with the basketball. Remember, he carried that ball everywhere. It wasn't just when he was on the court, but he became very familiar with it. The tool became an extension of him.
Yeah. Did you have a metaphor or something?
I'm thinking about artificial intelligence and working with the tool, where the tool becomes an extension of the person in lieu of dependent on the person. Like it's not, that yo-yo is not anything without Freddie there to do his walking the dog and all those special things. But the more that he uses it, the more he carries that basketball. Sorry, I keep bouncing around, but same thing. Carry that basketball around, fingertip control, backspin, follow through, but he's thinking about it. He's looking at different ways in which handling the ball as he's going through the store helps him handle the ball on the court, because it's all the same. So that hit me this morning. So it's funny when things like that come back around, a little synchronicity on this Monday morning. What's on your mind? You got anything you want to say before I segue us again here?
Segue.
we talked about great energy. We talked about great energy, but and I remember someone one time they came up to me and they said this. I remember when you were on fire.
Mm.
I remember when you were on fire. What do you think went through my head when I heard that?
I remember when you used to mind your own business.
Now this is why I wish I was Freddie. That would have been the thing. But this person wasn't saying it in a way to get at me. They were saying it because they were energized by the energy that I had when I was on fire.
Yeah. Now, when was this?
I'm going to say it's about 15 years ago.
15 years ago. When you were 35?
It was a long time ago. But through my and there's a reason that I'm kind of saying this through my life, through my career, there's that ebb and flow. There's times that, and we've all had that, right? We have times when we're on fire, when we're doing all the things that we know that we should do. We have special energy, and everyone, when you're doing all the things that you know you should do, when you're working out, when you're drinking the water, you walk into an event, you've got great energy because you were on fire.
Yeah. How did you respond?
It made me think. And I can remember I asked him, I said, tell me what was it? He said, I just remember you were reading all those books and man, I would come over and you would tell me about things you were reading. And I had gone through a little personal development. I was reading
And this was
some
even 15 years ago.
I don't remember, Freddie, I'm getting old. I don't remember exactly how long ago
When
it
did you
was.
start your personal development journey?
That was on 11/11/2014.
Okay.
So we've got 11 years under the belt of, hey, we're going all in. We're not going to do this ebb and flow anymore. That's really what kind of the way that played out. But I say that because we all have times when we get off track, when we need to get back on track.
Yeah.
And it is
What
so
do you
important.
think takes you off the track? Woo, woo.
Hey, no matter how far you've gone down the right or wrong road, you can still get off. That is the ultimate kind of way to think about it. No matter how far you're going in whatever direction, you've got the power of this moment to make a change. Now, what happens is when we're feeling good and we're doing good, everything, we're zooming along, we're just going fine. We start drifting, and now this can happen with behaviors, with letting ourselves down, with little decisions. But it's so important. And what happens is we'll let that drift. We'll excuse the drift. Oh well, I didn't really need to do that. Do I really need to push myself on Tuesday mornings and Thursday mornings? And when we start giving ourselves a little bit of slack, but now we're edging towards the edge of the road. When you get off, it is so much harder to get back on.
Yeah.
And so the longer you're off and you're watching it and you remember, man, I was on fire. I was doing good. And now I'm off and I got to get back on.
Well,
It's a big deal.
yeah. Do you know how much easier it is to drink Dr. Pepper than water? Or to turn on something on Netflix than read a book? Or lay in the bed versus get up and get moving? It is easy,
So easy.
but
So
not
easy.
many good things come from easy.
There's short-term gratification and there's the ability to say I'm going to earn my dopamine. The biggest lesson that I've learned over my whole life: earn your dopamine. It's not really even good dopamine or feel good, whatever you want to call it, if it's not real.
Yeah.
And that's why I like doing, again, I like the accountability of this show. I like things like F3 because we need you on track,
Yeah.
right?
Final thought.
Yeah, get it.
If you were on a roller coaster, would you want that thing to detract?
No, we're having fun, baby.
Yeah. So the Monday message is if it's starting to loosen its grips, today's a fantastic day to tighten it back down, stay on track, and see the results.
Hey, re-engage. I see some comments. I see something in here about Gary. We're gonna answer those comments. Thanks to Freddie. Thanks to everybody. See you tomorrow. Let's roll.